The German economy is actually still lacking behind the international development of the past years. We are still not yet at that level which we had before Corona. All the other states in the world, industrial producing states, are again back on this level. Germany is lacking behind. So this is a question of our competitiveness. And there are four main factors. The one is, in Germany, labor costs are too high. Second is bureaucracy is too intensive. Third is our energy costs are too high. And fourth is our taxes. The tax burdens on the economy is too high. So this has to be resolved.
If the CDU will be winning the next elections or be the most popular party, what is your promise to do?
Well, we proved that we are able to win elections in the last 2 years. We won 4 out of 6 state elections in Germany. The government is losing these elections in a row. So the opinion polls show that we are far ahead of all the others. Our perspectives for the next federal elections are pretty well, but we have to work on that. They are from now in 2 years, so there is a lot of things in between, a lot of time in between. We have to work on our program, and we do that.
The recent federal election in Hessen now see an interesting coalition building with the Greens being pushed out. So is that the way going forward because of migration?
Well, this, in my view, is not a blueprint for the next federal elections. This is a decision which was made on the state level in Hessen by the Christian Democrats there. We had it in Berlin as well in February. We had it in Sachsen-Anhalt 2 years ago. The Prime Minister decided not to take the Greens into the government. But this is something which is decided on the local level. We will decide on the federal level after the next general elections, provided we are the strongest party in parliament, the strongest parliamentary group in parliament. And my personal view is I would like to have options, at least 2, for our future coalition partners. And this provides that we will become the strongest parliamentary group in parliament and that we are so strong that no other government in Germany can be formed out of the middle of our parliament. And that is our goal for the next federal elections.
The rest of the world is watching Germany as well and the rise of the AfD, and that's a major concern as well for investors, because they clearly have a question mark over whether Germany is actually a stable place to invest. So what are you doing about the rise of the AfD?
This is a problem for all of us, a big challenge, not just for the Christian Democrats, but for all other parties as well. We had it in summer 2018, roughly the same polls for this terrible party, and the reason for that was exactly the same: unresolved migration problems. So we have to resolve the migration issue, and as soon as we are seeing lower numbers of migration, my conviction is that this party will go down again, but we have to resolve this single real big problem in our country, and we are ready to give support to the government, especially in terms of bringing the numbers down of those who are coming and bringing the numbers up of eviction from Germany. We have to bring these people back to their countries if they do not have a real reason for taking asylum in our country.
One big other concern is energy prices and the level of energy prices here in the country. What can we do about this, in your view?
Well, the German government took a decision which was, in our view, absolutely wrong, a strategic mistake to get out of nuclear. We had nuclear plants until the beginning of this year, 3 of the world's best plants. They came to an end with these power plants in Germany. We have now to open our view 360 to use all and to utilize all energy sources which are available and not just to focus on wind and solar. This is again a mistake of the government. The energy supply for this country, for our industry, is decisive for our competitiveness, and that's the reason why we are saying, please open your view 360. There is no reason to focus just on wind and solar. We have to open our mind for all energy sources which are available.
If you don't get that tackled, is there a risk that companies are moving their capacities abroad?
We are seeing an outflow of investments, the biggest ever in the last decades. And if we want to stop that, we have to be attractive enough for investments. And being attractive for investments mean low energy costs. Energy costs in Germany are still too high.